Hi, it's Granny. Hey, guess what? Let's talk about childbirth. This is something most women go through at one point in their lives. Except not all women, but the majority of women go through this. This is supposed to be so fun, so fulfilling, so bonding. Let me tell you what, this is the hardest work I ever did. And it was painful too. Yeah, I'm in Texas and stuff, and yeah, and, and the robins. So I thought for sure this is going to be cinchy. No problem. When I found out I was pregnant, I was still in the Army, and I was actually on a levy to Germany. So decided to get out of the Army and move back to Georgia and go to the doctor and everything there, and have a baby in Georgia. In Georgia, should have went to Texas, but anyway, um, all during the pregnancy, I had many questions, and my younger sister came. Her husband and Ray worked together. Ray had got him a job. This was like a really turbulent time of the economy. So she ended up staying, her and Douglas, with me and Ray for about 3 months. She left shortly before Jolene was born. Yeah, could have really used a little bit of moral support and stuff during my time of childbirth. But no, but I had Mama. Mama came from Houston and stuff to go through um, this thing called childbirth. So anyway, all that aside, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I had gone to a couple of the Lamaze classes, and I thought, this is all about pain management, okay? I had already decided I was going to breastfeed. I thought, I got this too, no problem. Um, well, I went to about 2 classes, and I had nobody with me, so I was kind of on my own. Like, the whole time that I was pregnant, I was kind of on my own, except when Eileen was there with me. um, Not a lot of support from the in-laws. So, anyway, I decided that I would go into labor at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, my body decided that I had been in the process of working up to dilation, I think, and stuff from the changes my body was going through. And I had called Ray after I had visited my doctor on Friday, and my doctor said, if you don't go this weekend, then you're going in Monday morning, and so we'll induce you because you're past due. So I thought, okay, cool. So anyway, I started having contractions about 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning. So I thought, this is it? Man, this is going to be a breeze. I don't know why people whine about this instead of saying how painful it is. So we get to the hospital. I'm dilated like 2, okay? And they start doing all kinds of things to me, saying, yeah, we're going to keep you and everything because Dr. Calloway was going to induce you anyway this morning. So let's prep you. Prep you means they shave. Back then, they shaved all your pubic hair. They left a little trim at the top, like a little mustache or something, or like a line of demarcation where the hair is not supposed to grow above that. I don't know what that was about, but anyway. And then they give me an enema. An enema. why didn't they tell me this? I would have went ahead and bought like some X-Lax or something, cleaned myself totally out over the weekend. Nobody told me this. This is what I'm saying. I needed some feedback. Okay. So anyway, they give me this enema. Well, man, I must have been full of poop because it took me forever, and I kept going back and forth and stuff. I was the only one in the labor room at that time. So the nurse, she left, knowing that I was only a couple dilated and stuff. She left and went, I guess, to lunch or whatever, and left me there all by myself in the room. So anyway, I keep going back and forth to the bathroom. Everything. So I get back in the bed and stuff, and I think, okay, yeah, I've already been like 4 times and stuff. I should be done by now. And then all of a sudden, you get that little rumble. It's like, are you kidding me? So I'm going to the bathroom again from the bed, and I'm leaving little drip spots of poop. So me being so easily embarrassed about everything, everybody function and stuff, decide after I poop some more, this watery poop and everything, that I would go and clean up my mess because I didn't want the nurse to think, oh my God, she pooped on the floor. So I'm down with pieces of toilet paper wiping up the little spots of poop. And the nurse comes back in. Miss B, what are you doing? And I said, I kind of made a mess here, so I was cleaning it up. Go on and get back in the bed and I'll take care of this. I'm like, okay. And so I'm thinking, oh my God, she's gonna be talking about me, my insecurities. And hopefully she did at some point in her life, and talking about that crazy woman and stuff who was on the floor wiping up her little poop drops, years later. Just as a fond memory of hers being a labor delivery nurse. So anyway, we hit like the magical 4. Okay? All of a sudden, this is not just a little wave of pain. This is like getting a little more intense. Okay? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Can I call somebody else in to do this? Like, right? Everything. It was starting to get pretty intense. Well, when she got a little, when my body got a little closer to 5, she said, yeah, you're close to 5, right on the edge of it. Okay, how they measure it is by their hands. I'm like, oh no. So I said, could I have something just to take the edge off? Sure. Phew, that was it. I did not wake up again. I woke up to being very, very dry and on a gurney, and Ray standing there looking down at me. Ray says, proudly, because he had predicted a girl. I had always said a boy. It's a girl. I was so intoxicated on whatever they gave me. I said, oh good, and she won't have to be circumcised. How about better wording, Mary, at that point? Like, oh, my precious angel, where is she? Where is my precious angel? But no, I was so out of it. I don't know what they gave me, but it knocked me out from 5 centimeters to delivery, and I was after delivery. Ray gave me some ice because I couldn't hardly talk. My lips were all like crusty and sticking together. My tongue was stuck to the top of my mouth. Everything. He gives me ice. Okay, I already been through labor and delivery. Okay, and so how about Coca-Cola at this point? At that time, I drank Coca-Cola. How about a glass of Coke at this time? No, we're going to happen. We're going to happen. So he put the ice right here. He says, hold it. Next thing I know is ice all over my chest where I'd fallen back asleep. So anyway, as far as I know, they took me back to the room at that time and stuff. There wasn't no, had the baby and leave after a couple hours, you know. It was like, you're going to stay a couple of days. So, we get to the room. My God, I can't hardly. I got this pain down there and so forth. They did the episiotomy, which a lot of young women don't know about. They cut it sideways up, and it hurt so bad. It hurt. I couldn't hardly move. I'd have to throw my leg out to the right. To the right. As far as I could to keep it from touching anything. It hurt so bad. And it was like just all this bleeding and stuff. And they kept rubbing my stomach and rubbing my stomach to firm up my uterus and stuff. It was like they were kneading it, you know, just kneading it like you would do like bread dough, you know, just pounding it and everything. So then they bring her in so I can breastfeed her. I thought the pain was bad down there. I felt like my nipple was being ripped off. She had the suction of a jet engine sucking the air through it. As if she latched on, which I'm glad I could do that. But damn, she'd like to rip my nipple off. I was so sore. They gave me some cream. Said, put this on. I thought we had told you to toughen up your nipples. You know, you should have toughened up your nipple. How do you toughen up a nipple? I want to know. I thought, well, it's not like I'm hanging clothespins on them or anything, you know. How do you toughen a nipple? I thought everything was supposed to be nice and soft where you put the Nivea cream on your belly to keep from getting stretch marks. Didn't work. I thought you'd put Nivea cream on your nipples too, right? What the hell? But you know, I liked this experience so much that I did it 2 more times. 2 more times. Of course, then it wasn't so bad because I kind of knew what to expect, you know. The second one, oh my God, Raymond, oh my God, 9 pounds. Took 2.5 days to get there. I went in on Monday, had him at 1 minute till noon on Wednesday. I was tired. And he was so big. But, and then Marissa was my easy one. Oh, she just like slid right out like a little seal. Just, yeah, sliding down the slide. She just slid right out and stuff. She was like the best, the easiest. Raymond was the hardest. Jolene, oh my God, you're the one who initiated me into motherhood. So, but childbirth is not for the weak-hearted. That's for darn sure. Okay? And stuff, you will find words and stuff that you never knew you had in you and stuff when you go through labor. Okay? You hear of other people screaming and hollering and stuff and cussing, and you think, oh no, I would never do that. You'd be surprised what you do when you're in labor. Well, back then. Now they get a shot in their spine and they just lay there. And suddenly they feel a little pressure and stuff. They don't feel real pain. You know, I guess this is why people have so many kids nowadays, because it doesn't hurt. If you had it hurting the way we had it hurting back 40 something years ago, then maybe you wouldn't be having 6 and 7 kids. Okay? I'm just saying that, just my personal view. But anyway, childbirth was it really wasn't a bad experience, but it was one that they always say, "Are you afraid about the pain when you got the baby in your arms? Oh, the pain will just disappear. You'll forget all about it." Bull! I never forgot about it. Oh my God, it was painful. It was painful, but the rewards were great. This is Granny. Gotta go toughen my nipples. No kidding. Take care and subscribe.